At KVGC News Times, now 7 minutes after the hour, time for a look at the news for a Monday, the 23rd day of December for 2019. Well, we're going to start the news off very quickly. That winter weather advisory issued over the weekend for the Sierra Nevada will remain in effect through 10 o'clock tonight. We're looking at some snow accumulations of anywhere from 3 to 6 inches, maybe even more, between 5 and 6,000 feet. Also be prepared for snow-covered roads, limited visibility. And there's also a dense fog advisory issued for the northern San Joaquin Valley until 10 o'clock this morning. Be alert for sudden changes in visibility. Well, topping the news, another round of telephone scams. The Calaveras County Sheriff's Office was recently made aware of a telephone scam involving a person representing themselves as a deputy. According to victims, they received a call from a person stating they were a deputy or a member of the sheriff's office and needed to talk to them about an ongoing legal matter. The person then attempts to solicit personal information, and in some cases, the suspect leaves a number to call back. The sheriff's office would like to remind everyone that they do not solicit personal information over the phone. If you're contacted by anyone you believe is falsely representing themselves as a law enforcement officer, you're urged to call the sheriff's office and report it. Now, here are a few tips when dealing with phone scammers. Don't answer unknown callers. Do not wire money to strangers. Never reply to messages asking you for financial or personal information. Do not confirm or deny your identity until you know who's calling. Do not disclose personal information or passwords, and be strong and put safety first. Just by you asking a few basic questions and verifying the caller's information can easily stop you from making a big mistake.
Well, California's unemployment rate maintained its record low of 3.9% in November, as reflected in the figures released Friday by the California Employment Development Department. Now, the job gains last month contributed to a record job expansion in California of 117 months, surpassing the long expansion of the 1960s and the lowest since 1989, despite large gains in statewide population. Now, the mother Lode did not follow the state trend, as there was a slight uptick here locally. Amador County's unemployment inched to 3.4% last month from 3.2%. That's 510 out of the 14,950 workforce unemployed. Calaveras County also rose from 3.2% in October to 3.3% in November, leaving 710 out of the county workforce, 21,480 without a job. Now, 8 of California's 11 industry sectors showed growth, topping the list education and health services, along with motion picture and sound recording, showing the large gains. Unseasonal softness in traditional brick and mortar contributed to a November decline in trade, transportation, and utilities, with a drop of 2,300 jobs. California's record low unemployment rate in November coincides with the national unemployment rate, 3.5% for November.
And the 2019 Amador County Sheriff's Office Toy Drive was a big success again this year. A number of organizations, businesses, and citizens pulled together through donations of toys, money, and bikes to create a memorable Christmas for local Amador County families. With donations from the community, 133 families and a total of 398 children ages 1 to 17 were helped. In addition to deputies, 51 citizen volunteers donated their time on Saturday morning to set up and distribute the toys to families. Additionally, the Sheriff's Office has a special thank you for the St. Sava Mission, for the Amador Ledger Print, the Amador County School District, Walmart, Adam Dalton, Matt Scott Racing, Mule Creek State Prison employees, New York Fitness, and Cal Admin Insurance, and all the local businesses who provided a location for toy collections, and of course to you for your continued support over the years.
Well, a few tense moments on the Calaveras High campus Friday morning. Around 10:45 that day, the Calaveras Sheriff Office received reports from high school staff regarding an alleged student who was possibly armed with a firearm. Well, school administrators quickly placed the school on lockdown and began checking for any threats. A juvenile in question was removed from class, immediately placed into the school office in school staff custody. Deputies arrived, conducted a security sweep of the campus, and began their investigation. After interviewing several students, the threats could not be corroborated, no weapon found, so the student in question was released from custody. The lockdown was lifted. School returned to its normal schedule. The investigation is ongoing.
And Caltrans conducting one-way traffic control on eastbound and westbound Highway 4 at the West Bridge over Cherokee Creek near Pool Station Road for bridge work. You may recall on Thursday a vehicle collided with the bridge railing, and the structure was somewhat damaged. So one-way traffic control will remain through the holidays, through this week. So travelers are strongly advised to seek alternate routes or expect up to 30-minute delays.
Well, Kiwanis Club of Amador County once again selling See's candy for the Christmas season in front of Save Mart in Martell. The booth opens daily at noon and will be open through 6 o'clock through tomorrow. Help Kiwanis raise money for scholarships for Amador County children by purchasing candy this holiday season.
And that's a look at local news on this Gold Country Monday morning, Monday of Christmas week. From the KVGC News Center,
I'm JD.
And I'm Jim Geedy reporting. Remember, for the latest news, traffic, and weather 24 hours a day, to visit our website at kvgcradio.com.